Hello world, it's your boy Joshua Wilson, aka Jay Wil, co-host of Don't Take It Personal, the podcast, and writer, creator, director of Matters of the Heart web series. And I'm Cosign's +1.
All right. Jay Wil, pleasure to have you on +1. How you doing today?
Man, I'm good, bruh. I'm good. Had a little fun last night, but I'm good.
Oh yeah, happy early birthday, man.
Thank you, man.
Cool. So I'm glad to have you today, man. The first thing I want to talk about, to get this out the way, being that you're a director and a creator, I want your take on the movie Get Out. What'd you think on it?
Well, first off, it's incredible. So let's just get that out the way. From a creative standpoint, the co-host of my podcast, Jacory, we tend to watch movies together simply because we notice two different things. I notice more so the acting performances. He notices more so the story, and we tend to kind of feed each other on what we missed.
Right.
And so when we sat down and watched it and talked to each other after, first glance for me, just watching it, I knew it was great, and I caught a lot of things that were happening in it, and plus I've been in an interracial relationship before, so a lot of it was very accurate. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Very accurate. The scene where he's visiting the family, like all the friends of the family is there and they're asking the awkward questions, that's super real for people to know. I want y'all to know that. It's very real. But just the subtle nuances that he stuck in there, that he didn't force in your face, he didn't make too apparent. You had to really sit and really let your mind wander and try to understand what's going on and think for itself. It was done very well. For that to be his first, for that to be his directorial debut, and he wrote it, is incredible. And on the business standpoint, which I love looking at as well, the movie was only made for $4.5 million. It's already made past $150 million. Wow.
Speaking of that, consistency, Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah.
So it's been said that they might go until 10.
Oh, they will. They already signed on for 10.
So it's for 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's cool that, a franchise has been, proven to hold strong this long? Or do you feel like it's one of those franchises where they probably should have stopped after, the Paul Walker?
Well, here's the thing. The way Hollywood works is if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Like if they're still making, they just made $1.5 billion on the last one. You think they're gonna stop making movies after that? Nah, they quickly signed for 3 more films after that because people are going to keep going. People are going to go see this one.
Exactly.
People are going to keep going. So my thing with it is certain franchises I feel like need to stop while they're ahead because I'm a quality guy, and it's like you're going to ruin the quality of the project and the franchise if you keep just throwing movies out there. But the Fast and Furious kind of left their subject matter open-ended. So you see, the movies you see now are totally different than the movies you saw in the beginning. Now they're high-tech geniuses, and there's all these foreign cars and foreign places. It's a bunch of it's gone to a totally different level now. But they kind of left it open-ended. As long as it's really about cars.
Exactly.
They can keep it going. They can find some way to fit a storyline in there, and it works. I mean, obviously it works. The last one made $1.5 billion, so.
Of course.
Fast and Furious, I have no issue with it keeping going. Typically, I do have an issue with franchises going longer than they should, just because I'm a quality guy, and sometimes it dilutes the overall quality of the franchise if you keep throwing films at it.
Okay, and while we're on movies, what's your favorite 5 movies?
Top 5 favorite movies?
Top 5 favorite movies.
Ooh, okay. Can I give you... This isn't going to be in any order.
Okay.
Except number 1. Number 1 has always been Coming to America. Coming to America has always been my favorite film. To me, I get a lot of flack for this, but I say whether, across the board, Coming to America is the greatest comedy of all time. So Coming to America is my 1. Now the rest aren't in any order, but 500 Days of Summer.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but Meteor Man. Meteor Man is in my top 10, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
Okay.
Robert Townsend is a legend. He's my favorite creator. I don't care what nobody says. Meteor Man, The Dark Knight, a movie called Stuck in Love. I'm probably gonna give you more than 5. I'm just gonna let you know. Friday, The Five Heartbeats. That's off the top of my head.
Okay. While we're on that, television has also been changing as well. You got great shows such as, I'm gonna just talk about some of the ones I've been watching. Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead. If we're talking about TV, I even like Shades of Blue. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes
Shades of
of it.
Blue. Why do you feel like everything's transitioning more into TV? Like a lot of these mainstream actors are actually doing more TV now.
Well, what it is the playing field for film has become smaller. If it's not a big budget like superhero movie or action film, then it's like a smaller indie film that's going to be considered for Oscars and awards. Okay. And so the playing field for film has gotten way smaller. There used to be a middle ground where like romantic comedies and like the buddy comedies lived, movies like Knocked Up and The Devil Wears Prada. Like there used to be a middle ground, and in recent years that middle ground has shrunk to like nothingness, mainly because studios are pumping all their money and like their attention into films that are going to break $1 billion. So, or get them a lot of awards. So the playing field for film has become way more narrow, and with TV not only having one avenue to be seen now, you have the internet, you have Hulu, you have Netflix, you have a lot of digital companies right now that are creating content. So it's not just television. It kind of feeds into television through multiple channels, but it's allowed the playing field to open up a lot more when it comes to television and scripted content and episodic content in that fashion. So. Basically, to put it short, film has put their focus more so in breaking the box office, and television avenues have opened up on multiple different platforms. So there's more room to be seen and heard.
Okay.